welcome back to HGTV Handmade with me, Anne. For today's inspiration, I was very much inspired by inspirational images that I've been loving and saving from all these amazing websites. Every time I go on Pinterest, Instagram, or Google, I'm always on there for hours looking for inspirational quotes. I want to have them in my home, so for today's video, I'm going to make them into magnets. What I did so far is I collected my pictures and I went on Photoshop and basically put them all on one page, and I made them to the size of these little pieces of wood right here. So these pieces of wood are 3x3, and so I made sure to make all my images 3x3. Next, I will be using some magnets, and I found this from my local home improvement store. They are a lot more affordable than at the craft store. Next, you will need some decoupage and a sponge brush. So that is what I will be using today. Alright, so now with the images, and I already pre-cut this sheet, cut around each of the square images that you printed out. Now with the piece of wood, what you're going to do next is take out your sponge brush and decoupage. You're going to apply a little of that decoupage and evenly all over on the surface of your piece of wood. And then take your image and place that nice and flat, carefully onto the piece of wood, just like so. Flatten that onto your surface and let this set for, I would say, about a good 1 hour or so before moving on to the next step. Alright, so once the glue is dry, take out the decoupage again and your sponge brush, and what you're going to do is apply a nice generous amount of decoupage over your image, over the artwork, just like this. And you want to apply it nice and evenly too. If it helps, you can probably use something like a cap or so and put your image on top, just so the glue can drip off. So by doing this and applying the decoupage over your image, it just basically keeps your image lasting longer. After your image is dry and set from the decoupage, what you're going to do next is, on the back side of this piece of wood, is take out a magnet and a hot glue gun, and what you're going to do is apply some hot glue on the back of the piece of wood. And this is high temperature hot glue, so it keeps things in place a lot longer or permanent. And then let it set for a good 30 minutes or so before using it. That is it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also, please share with us what are some of your favorite inspirational quotes. I am always looking for new quotes, and I would love to hear or see some of your favorite inspirational quotes. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me here on HGTV Handmade, and I will see you next Friday. Mwah! Bye!